Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another live stream. It is I, Shadow Marshall, and welcome to Don't Cross the Streams. It's been a while. It's been genuinely a while, guys, and I do apologise. Life sucks. Quite literally, life sucks. Yeah. That's all I have to say to that. It's just life sucks. We're not doing anything to do with Wolf Creek Roleplay today. We're doing something completely different. You see, this game I like to play on my off time when I just want to mess around and just muck about, to be honest. Let's see what we can get up to. Yes, it's that time. It's Transport Fever time, boys. Whee! We are being joined in conversation today by a lord. Say hi, lord. What? Yeah, I do keep sending you stuff because I keep finding shit. Aren't you glad you know me? Fuck you too. PG stream has gone out the window already, guys. Don't you worry. What is PG streams? What is being PG? Right, so plan of action, action of plans, plans of actions. Yes. He's done something. I can't help.
Agreed.
We can't help you. Sorry. Try again later. Yes. What? Who? What? Where? When? How? Maybe why? All right. Well, we can barely hear you, but that's fine. It's about normal with this man. Right. So first things first. I'm gonna do the meme-ish task of building a boat line because you know what? There's something that me and Lord found that I want to use straight away. And by me and Lord found, I mean specifically Lord found. So that's what we'll do first. So between Alderine and Ossant, we're going to have a boat line. We're going to have a boat. Our boat is going to be the Ossant to Alderon. Cruise. A cruise. I love the fact that as soon as the intro finishes, nobody's watching the stream. Lol. Ah, yeah, there we go. Campagne, or Campania, and Lusitania. Right, ship number 1 is Campania. Ship number 2 is Lusitania, or you feckin' one of the terms of knowledge that is memes. Go gadget big ship.
When you had 4 funnels was a lot bigger.
Yes. Go gadget big ship. Oh dear God, we've made an issue. Excuse me, sir. It does appear we may have some issues. Excuse me, sir. You can't park your ship there. And now for something completely different. Kaboom! Right. I don't know why I set that to that. The year is 1960. What's so good about 1960, Lord? Tell us some interesting facts about 1960.
1959 ended.
What? I mean, we've got DC.
1960, 1959 ended.
I mean, he's not wrong.
The first man, no clue.
He's not wrong.
Technically, you were kind of in the beginning of the space race and all that jazz.
Yeah. Now I remember with I know with Transport Fever 1, you could get that airport that had both a bus connection and a rail connection. But I don't think you can get it on here. He says as he opens up the Steam workshop, because he's actually genuinely curious. So, with a bus station and a train station. No. The nearest thing to that is that. Very strange.
Well, would you like to know some things that happened in 1960?
Yes, let's get some facts.
Well, Kennedy was elected president.
Excellent. I love the fact as you say Kennedy was elected as president. The resident American joins the call.
Berlin Wall was erected.
Excellent.
James Meredith registers at University of Mississippi.
Hey,
This
brilliant.
all happened in the 1960s, so you're talking... Bear in mind, this isn't just 1960, this is just the 60s in general, so the next 10 years. Civil Rights Act, First Spacewalks, China's Cultural Revolution. This is all that happened in the 1960s. Obviously, first man on the moon and all that by the end.
Yeah. Right. Wow.
Obviously, Vietnam War, Cold War. You're getting towards those kind of eras as well.
Ooh, we
So,
could use.
You've got the build up in arms for that
the
stuff.
Metrolink a little bit, which would be interesting to use the Metrolink. I've not really touched upon the usage of the Metrolink that much. When I do play this game, I don't really play with the Metrolink. So, what we could do is use the Metrolink, Lord.
Oh, do you want to know something else from the 1960s in the UK?
What?
You could finally buy sliced bread.
Sliced bread! You know
And
what?
Cocoa Pops were launched in 1961.
You know what? That's a good fact right there. Everyone loves the Cocoa Pops.
Yep, launched in 1961. Oh, and you could buy plastic buckets.
I've done it again, Lord.
Plastic buckets, most houses had a refrigerator and a cooker.
Fecking tracker industry. Why did I think that was a good idea? I mean, yes, it's a good idea, but at the same time, when you're starting things off and want to start doing freaking like rail stuff, having a track industry malarkey, that just absolutely not. It's just you're honestly just committing death at that point. I'm quiet compared to Lord. Maybe because I'm moving myself further away and away from my microphone because it's on a boom stand.
And mine is right next to my face and my ear.
Indeed. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that.
You shouldn't have done a lot of things, but hey ho, we're still here.
Oh, I should not have touched that, man. I shouldn't have touched that. I shouldn't have touched him.
toilet.
Aller un toilet?
Yes, I'm placing toilet.
I should not have touched that, man. I don't think. I sexually assaulted that man, I think.
And goodbye, everyone.
Good night, everybody!
Goodbye, industrious little fellows.
I don't think I should have touched that, man. Oh, hello, industrial little fellows. How are you? What are we doing? We're buying 60,000... Yeah, 60,000 meters worth of track. Do I need to? Probably not.
Am I doing it?
Am I going to do it anyway? Yes. Is there anyone going to stop me? No. Lord can't stop me. The only person that can stop me isn't in the UK at the moment.
No, but if I could stop, but if I was in the same room, I could stop you because I just smack you around the face.
That is only reserved for my fiance. Good night, everybody.
No, I'll just tag you, just drag you kicking and screaming to Nick VCG.
Very true, very true. We are going to nick VCG because memes.
Because someone thought it was a good idea for her to get back and go on midnight.
It's fine, they said.
Yeah, right.
It's fine, they said. It can live, they said. Right.
That kitchen might be a lot bigger than it needs to be.
How can you tell?
Because it's about twice the size of the bathroom and the break room.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're about right. Hello, it's me. I was wondering if you might consider death. Hello, it's me.
Right.
Would you like to consider death? Hello, you industrial little fellows. I'm here to talk to you about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Table football can move there. Give me more spaces.
Table football? Don't mind if I do.
No, because your coordination is somewhat to be desired.
Fuck you. There is nothing wrong with my coordination.
Oh, your throwing skills aren't great, I can tell you that.
Go fuck yourself. For anybody who might be interested, no, we're not going to be dealing with, we're not going to be censoring ourselves as much, because fuck that. Where's the fun in that? Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. I'm going to commit death. I'm going to commit various war crimes. Do you know what me and Sim love doing the most? It's committing random acts of war crimes. We're wanted in every country.
Probably at this point.
Yeah.
We've probably offended at least every country.
Oh,
Somehow.
without a shadow of a doubt. Right, Metrolink style tracks. We're going to do 45 mile an hour because that sounds about right. Apparently, Lord, we're not allowed death.
and apparently ice lollies and chalk ices on sticks became very popular during the 60s.
Ooh, chalk ice is on stick. Negative.
World's population was just over 3 billion.
We're being invaded. Hey.
I stop by and say hi, as well as Lord, you're in charge of him.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Ego poof now.
What?
Love you, babe.
What? Huh? How does that work?
Well, would you like to know other stuff that happened in Britain in the 1960s?
Sure.
Right. So, this is also kind of in the world as well. 1961 was the first man in space.
Yay.
1966, England won the Football World Cup for the first and only time.
And that hasn't changed since.
Nope. Humans first walked on the moon in 1969. In 1960, the population of Britain was just about 53 million people. In 1960, the world's population was just over 3 billion. The average house price was 2,530 quid. A loaf of bread was 5p. And a season ticket to see Manchester United only cost you £8.50.
If only. If only those prices were still the same.
For the first time, virtually all houses had electricity. Concorde made its first flight in 1969. 1962, the audio cassette was invented.
Okay.
And in 1963, the first geosynchronous communication satellite was launched.
That is interesting.
1963, touch-tone telephones were introduced. And in 1965, Sony markets the CV2000, which was the first home video tape recorder.
That is some very interesting information.
Yeah, BBC Two went live on air in 1964 and was the first channel to have colour in 1967. Oh, and the 1960s was also the first time Doctor Who appeared on TV.
You know who would have appreciated that fact? Our good friend and pal, Leslie.
Yeah, and the first supermarkets opened in 1960, where you could essentially go into one store and buy all your food in one store.
Those were the days.
Yeah, in 1962, the first computer video game was invented, called Space War.
Space!
Yep, and in 1967, the first heart transplantation took place.
Hey, that's pretty good. Suddenly, after hearing all of that, all I want to do now is go. Do you remember the 81st night of December? Was it 21st night of December?
21st.
How does that song go?
21st.
I'm glad you knew what I was on about.
Hey, well, this is a good one for what you're playing, because trains in 1966, the first intercity train was used.
That was the 125, wasn't it not?
Which could travel much quicker than old steam and diesel trains. Many trains now run using electricity. Obviously today, that's what it says. It just says, yeah, the first intercity train was used in 1966.
I can't, for the life of me though, I can't remember which one.
Oh, and the first working laser was invented in 1960.
The first working laser.
Yes.
Excellent.
Also, what do you pull on when you open like a can? You know, say like Mr. Sims calls when Mr. Sims calls cracks open a cold one. What does he pull on?
The can lid.
Yeah, the ring pull thing.
The ring pull thing.
Yes, it's called a ring pull can, and that was invented in 1963.
Was it?
The ring pull can was invented in 1963.
3. That's pretty good. You will work for me, game. I will make you work for me. Currently the game is like, do I want to though? Right. All I wanted was this, so we're going to go back to using what I was, or back to the year we wanted it to be, which is 1960. Doo-doo. Mama. Didn't mean to make you die. Sometimes we just wish that Jason Bourne just... I don't know. I am what you call slightly bored. Not of the stream, but just in general. It's either that or I'm just going stark raving mad. I'm willing to take suggestions. Too much slope? Too much... No! Game! What do you want about? No! Bad game! No slope! Fecking game is on crack.
Well, put it this way. Would you like to know three of the most important things that happened in 1960 specifically?
Sure.
The Beatles performed their first public performance in Hamburg, Germany.
Excellent.
NASA's space probe Pioneer 5 was launched into orbit between Earth and Venus.
Terrific.
And on a less good note, the United States of America entered the Vietnam War.
God damn it. Damn it to hell.
1960.
But that's because the Americans and war just go hand in hand. And if anybody yells at me for that, I'm gonna say, actually, weep.
Well, it's a case of I've got stuff for every year of the 1969. So every time your year goes on, we'll give you information from what actually happened in that year.
Yeah. Lord is going to provide us some entertainment in terms of
History of what happened in that year.
welcome to the history of this year. Right, signals. We've got coloured light signals, which I might use. Just the 2 aspect ones on this line. And to be fair, they don't need to be every 500 meters. They could probably be every, what? Every 100 meters?
I will say this, if I'm honest, realistically speaking, I think the 1960s was one of the more interesting decades, like the 80s, for things that happened.
I mean, you're probably right.
Well, 1960s held a lot of the world's first.
Yeah.
So, right.
Meanwhile, it sounds like
What do we get?
someone is having a verbal argument outside of my house. Do you know what time it is? It's time for you to go inside and watch a live stream, preferably one made by me. Yes, I am that flexible to flex myself over and suck my own dick. What about it?
Excuse me.
Have you never heard that term of phrase?
No.
It's actually a proper phrase, which is even more hilarious. Right.
Not Tesolo.
Upper breast. Breast central. Breast north.
Yeah, yes, you are definitely
Lower
in
breast.
France.
Breast. Breast. Did he? We are specifically in Normandy.
Specifically in Tinland.
We're specifically in Tittyland. Breast. Trams. Circular. And then upper breast. Breast. Lower breast. Breast north. Breast central. Breast. Trams. Anti-circular. And no, we're just going to call it circular 2. Alright! Now, we probably don't have access to the Metro links at the moment. Because those, I think, came out, what, probably 80s. Yeah, no, we don't have those just yet. But we do have some some generic multiple units. So, electric multiple units. We're probably going to want 2 to 3 coach maxes, I think. Hang on. I think. Hang on. We'll do 1940s. BR blue. So how long is that? 36 meters. So we could probably go, most of the station's lengths are about 60 to 70 meters. So we could probably go with 3 coaches. I don't think there's a 4 coach unit. I mean, hang on, how much is 4 coach? Or how long is 4 coaches? 4 coaches is 73 meters. So if I now go to my buildings, go to the train. I think I've set most of these stations apart from like the main station next to the Brest Central to be about 60. I think there's that one there is 80, but the majority of them are going to be 60. So we're going to want 3 coach trains. So I'm thinking we're going to want what? 3 on the yellow line and 3 on the orange line. Which I might make the teak. No, not 4. I want 3. There we go. Right. 3 onto the orange line. Go gadget trains. Very fancy trains indeed. As Lusitania or Lucindia over there is bringing in no one. No one at all. Brilliant.
That's not the order I want them in.
Now.
Anyway, side note, what do you reckon's built first? ALX 200 or Opta Solo?
200, I thought.
Right, then it's a case of just swapping those 2 around.
Right, we should probably put in a bus line between
Wait, have they changed?
here and here. because I think a bus line might be in order. Pond, it is 1920s, 40 length. Do that there. And then bus. What?
Federan, you know how pretty much right, when a bus is dirty, it normally has the white spots on it,
Yes.
and next to it doesn't.
Oh.
They're like black/brown, like it would actually be like dirt and stuff.
Oh.
So like the person who made that mod is obviously editing it in the way like dirt mapping for it.
I mean, fair plays to them, I guess.
But it makes it look a little more realistic.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you that.
And then this will be the... I should probably... Yeah, we'll put in the Odessa bus. That way we can get people interested in traveling around, traveling here.
Clean inside. You'll wash, clean inside.
Right. Add station. Right. Do, and do. Right. You are the bus. Oh, sound. Loop. I should probably make that, trams. Breast loop. I probably don't need 2 tram loops, but we've got 2 tram loops to try and boost efficiency. Right, what buses are we going to have? Yes, we're going to have fish bowls. We're going to have fish bowls because that's the only bus we can get that's probably actually decent looking. Bus or sans ferry link. Oui. I have 2 vehicles on that. 38 capacity, ferry link, boom. Awesome, right. That should now get people interested in public transportation, because that should now have a link between here and the docks, and then the docks, and hold on. But then again, I feel like I should move the boats to like a better location. So I'm thinking, have the ferry be longer, and have it stop and have it pull in to a larger terminal at Quiberon. You feeling me?
No.
If we put it,
I don't want to feel you.
well, that bitch.
I mean, you walked into that one.
I'm going to slap you.
I will have a mob, and I will not be afraid to use it.
You hit me with the mop. I will set an angry American on you.
There also happens to be, what is it? It's potassium hydroxide, which I think is a little bit corrosive.
Are you threatening me with a good time?
No, potassium hydroxide is not nice stuff.
Well, I could probably get that. Okay, I love the map creator for doing that, but because it adds a bit of flair to the map. But please, you don't need to do that. Vehicles will just turn around by themselves because this game's logic is stupid. This game's logic is flawed. But yes, I'm thinking that boat, we're going to make it longer, and it's going to go all the way to Quiberion instead of Alderaan. So it's a longer distance, which means and with it pulling into a port slot, that is technically large. Yes, confirm that for destruction, please. No longer need that. Because how many people have you got? You've got nobody. But both of you are heading to Quiberon now. And we've got 2 people on board. So, this is why I've got the timetable mod. Boat cruise. Unbunched there. And unbunched there. So, unbunch. We're gonna have to have 2 of each. You know that, right, Lord? Of each boat.
Mm-hmm.
No, do not make that 50 minutes at that port, because oh my god. Right, boats, crew. There we go. I mean, they're not slow. They're actually pretty decently. They're actually pretty decently fast. Currently doing 30 mile an hour, Lord. Excuse me. You know what? That's a picture opportunity, if I do say so myself. You know what? We'll have that. We'll have that as a picture. There you go, Lord. They're sailing side by side. Probably something that they would never do. Oh dear God, that is you're getting a bit too close for comfort. Oh, and you fecked that up. Sir, I do believe the 2 the 2 cruise ships are sinking. Mr. Simscord crashed them into each other. Which doesn't bode well. I'm pretty sure small boats can dock at large ferry terminals. I hope so. Le Pal. Hello and welcome to the fact that I don't actually know how to speak. Okay, Google. Light on. The TCP Smart Bulb 2 is not available right now. Why is it not available? Because Mr. Simscord has shoved it up his ass. Fuck. Steamship Ferry.
I think we normally close at 8 o'clock. So we'll say last bus 8:30.
Yes.
On a weekday, when time do they open?
Right, that's large.
Average Sainsbury's opening.
That's in the large slot. So you know what? We'll just have 2 of you. I was gonna have like.
When this store opens.
decently sized ships. But you know what? We'll have you two between you two. Now,
Actually, to be fair, a lot of stores are open till 10. It was like 10:30 then. Which is the same on a Saturday, so it's cool. I don't need that timetable, I just add Saturday that timetable to 1 to 10. So if we say they don't open till 7 AM, so if we say first bus is like 6:30.
are these trains actually being used? They are. So the loop line is being used. That's good to know. You see, that's good for business. Yeah, I mean, there's a train, the frequency is like every 90 seconds. And the rate's a little low. The rate is high compared with the amount like we can produce for the track, but then again the rate is quite high or quite low.
When they do this, they don't open till 10, so that's worth inconvenience for 9:30 on a Sunday. So every 10 minutes. Well, actually, if I say actually every 20, just double the rate for Sunday. 4 o'clock.
Hello, train spotter. Welcome to the stream. Right. Right. Just because we've got a train line circling Brest.
And we're gonna have multi-coloured buses.
Lol.
Well, it's a case of I don't have you know what livery sorted. It's a case of I have them made for said buses, it's just a case of I don't have them marked off. As in, they don't want to work, really, on them, so.
I mean, that's fair.
You know, it's a case of I need to download the PDM and then resave that and then it'll work.
Yes. Brest. 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 Right. Brest loop. Brest loop. Meanwhile, interruptions. Interruption, because we don't know what you're going to do with this cheeseburger next. Lol.
Did you say because cheeseburger?
Because cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
The cheeseburger. Love the title. Thank you. I made it myself.
Yeah, but he doesn't actually have a fever, though, that's the thing.
No, but I thought...
This man is perfectly well.
Apart from a dodgy throat, but that's about it.
Should we really be taking you tomorrow?
I don't know if it's just a passing thing or not, that's the thing.
Honestly, it probably is. I've had something like that recently anyway.
Right, we've got
Chopper one.
this is actually Brest rail station.
Good old Harry can run that one.
We'll label this as Brest Central. This is the central Brest.
No, I'm sorry, but there's only left and right.
Well, this apparent place has 3.
Weird.
Right, we'll have 10 vehicles for this loop. For the Brest loop. 10 buses for the Brest loop. You think that's enough?
Does it go in like a figure of 8 pattern?
No,
In
unfortunately.
order to get it go right through the middle.
I mean, it sort of does in a bit. honestly, France, what were you thinking?
They're French, they don't think. That's their problem.
This is why Mum doesn't fucking love you. Also, I don't think having the traffic lights there is a good idea somehow. There we go, fixed. Well, eventually these these GM fish bowls will eventually turn into stagecoach vehicles, or whatever operator I decide to have over here. Probably stagecoach, because these trains that I've got here are destined to become Manchester Metrolinks. So, quote unquote, Brest is going to become Manchester. The only thing I dislike is that slope right there. Right, you know what? We're going to change that. That slope is annoying me. Auto save be damned. Oh, I know that there's an issue. Don't give me that. You removed the thing. Oh my god.
And the first solo bus we unlock is a 10.8 meter Aurora.
Aurora?
Yeah.
The Aurora Borealis?
Wait, hang on a minute. There were 4 people on that bus. How did I sell only 1 ticket?
No comprende no English?
I mean, this route is just constantly losing me money. Then again, it's not really for us to make money.
Does that create... Wait, oh, hang on. I could have... Oh, we could have stairs, or we could have a ramp. You know what? That's honestly based, and I love it.
I'm not expecting this route that I start to be busy. It's just a little show.
Upper Brest. Brest Central. Welcome to Brest Central. We exist to make you get fucked. So, in theory, could I then just put, like, a set of stairs there? I could put a set of stairs there and it would just work. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. So, here's an interesting fact for this line is, people now have to get a bus. I've accidentally made it so people are now forced to get a bus. Oops. No, we'll just, well, no, we've got buildings, actually. If I go to assets, go to that building, and if I just put a small shop, for example, if I then just slap a Costa, and I know what you're thinking, Lord. Of all the things he could have done, he slapped me. He's got a Costa. But I'm thinking, if I slap a Costa there, right, then a Greg's,
Grog.
then a chemist, just there next to the station. Technically, there's now a connection between breast central
root.
and breast central.
Shopper route 2.
Or you could just have a shopper route, apparently, according to Lord. I mean, that helps, I guess. Other utilities. London Underground. Yeah, we definitely don't need that. Toilet. Oh yeah, we'll put in some toilets. You know what? That'll. You know that's exactly what we need right outside the train station. Is just toilets.
The only issue is Dorothy's shitty one-way system.
The men's toilet you can get to easily. The women's toilet you have to go through a bush to get to. That's okay.
Flipping one-way system.
I'll give you a one-way system if you're not careful.
No, Dorothy's got that stupid one-way system I forgot about. Around the centre.
Oh yeah. Right, the main issue I'm seeing is on the way out of the train station. The trains have got to immediately deal with the roundabout that's slapped bang in the middle here. So what we'll do is, you see this roundabout? Yeah, you see it? Kapoof. It's going to disappear now. There is no roundabout. There never was a roundabout. This roundabout never existed. You feel me, Lord?
Negative.
Excellent. Good show. No, I said get rid of the bus lanes. You don't need them. There we go. We've now got many, many confused people in cars because I've just removed the roundabout and they're like, wait a minute. How are we meant to get somewhere? You see, what we've done is... Who said there was a roundabout there? Exactly! I like your thinking. There was no roundabout. I did not even exist. Wait, what? Wait a minute.
Right, so what is that connects Dorish Town then?
Right, leaving Brest Central, we're probably going to have it set to a 30 and keep it nice and flat. Because, right, flat, flat, flat. There we go. Now, we're going to build the train depot probably up here. So we should probably do that next. So, train depot. Probably that one. And we'll go with that one because it looks kind of cool. Yeah, 15 kilometers, that'll work. And where are we going to place it? We'll place it here. Place it there. We'll put it there. You know, that's a decent place. I like where it's going. You see, I've seen what you're putting down, and I like it. I like it. I say what you're putting down, and I like it. Now, we're gonna do something else. You see, what we're gonna do is we call this in the know. We call this putting sidings in, aka we are detailing. Now, should I be detailing right this second? Probably not. Am I still going to do it? Absolutely. Why? Because it's absolutely hilarious. We don't have any train. We don't even have any train services in at the moment. So why the heck am I detailing? Yes. Right. So. There we go. That's what we'll do. Ah, train can do that. Yeah, we'll put that in. A train can do that. That's fine. We'll use that as a double switch, so that trains can cross over on the way out. Yeah, because trains are not going to be able to use that as a double switch, unfortunately. So what we'll do is we'll do that. Right, we'll just do that to that, right, and that one. So we'll just keep it going in like a straight line. And then fingers crossed, we'll be able to like slip in some like sets of crossovers. Probably there. He says. He says, hopefully. We may have to do it so we have it like come down over here. Which means, can I make that a double switch? I can make that a double switch. So it's going to be another case of a very small junction. It's fine. We've got things to build things anyway. You know why? Because of things that happen like that. You see, here at my studio, I'm prepared at all times to pull some wacky shit. Wacky shit like that. Right, and then you come in like this. So you see this? You do that, basically. And then on the way out, you can just do that. This is probably the worst junction layout I've ever designed in my life. But it's hilarious and I love it. Hello and welcome to Spaghetti Junction. Train edition. What do you mean it's a complete and utter nightmare? Hello, Mr. Sims Gordon. Welcome to the stream.
Hello there.
Hello, Mr. Sims
My
Gordon.
neighbour.
My ultimate neighbour.
Does neighbour know about where our bus will going to be parked?
Mr. Neighbour, our bus is most likely going to be parked
It might be in the bus wash.
in a bus wash.
It's not getting back till go midnight.
What, tonight?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's still out on the road.
so that means it's not going to be washed.
Nope.
No,
Not unless-
It's just about to get back into Winchester.
Yeah, not unless me and Lord do some
I've
wacky
still got
shit.
another.
Well, it probably-
It's a case of we might be able to do something about its interior. Its outside might be a different story.
Unless you decide to throw it through a bus wash a couple times.
Well,
It's easy enough. It's easy enough. So if we take the mirror off of it, it's not. Just while you go through the wash and put it back on.
Yeah.
You just may have to sort around and sort in the mirror's position.
Okie dokie.
I don't know unless it's going to be just wang through the bus wash. Because to be honest, it doesn't really
Leave
need
that somewhere,
cleaning
so
unless
don't-
it's
don't put it
bad.
in.
But then when we're picking it up, it will already have been out the bus wash because obviously they be using that for other stuff.
Well, yeah, because there's one behind it, and it all depends where they want to put it in the morning as well.
Well, that's if they know that it's going to this bus thing.
Well, they should do, because everyone pretty much knows.
To be honest, though, it's probably out because of the fact that they couldn't not use it because of the other two that are broken.
Oh yeah, you got several that are broken at the moment.
My HBC's fixed is back on the road.
HBA though, that's
As of
dead.
today, yeah, that is really dead. But they reckon we reckon there's something we can do about it. What I'm not in the loop of what, but there might be something.
Right. For people watching my stream, this airport in the middle of nowhere will make sense eventually. Just don't fret about it. Just pretend it's not here. Yeah, okay.
How do you pretend an airport's not there?
Just pretend this thing does not exist.
Boom, boom.
Luton Airport.
Regrets flights to. Calling all flights to. Thank you.
It just doesn't exist.
How will they know? They'll never know. They'll always know.
Geo travel regrets delays due to an unscheduled arrival.
No, geo travel regrets delays due to an unauthorized destination.
China. No, wait, I can't say that. Hang on a minute. No, wait, I can't say that. No, sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
I don't mean gorgonzola, do I? That's a cheese.
Don't mean gorgonzola, that's a cheese.
Excuse me, have you got any gorgonzola? You what, mate? Oh, I don't mean gorgonzola, do I? That's a cheese.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not mean that gorgonzola. That gorgonzola is actually on fire.
That's not gorgonzola, that's parmesan.
You jumped up turnip.
Sorry, mate, we don't have any gorgonzola.
What do you mean you don't have any gorgonzola?
We don't stock it.
What do you mean you don't stock gorgonzola? Don't you know who I am?
I jump.
I'm the gorgonzola man.
But yeah, it's a case of I think me and Sharon decided I was going to be on like the first one that gets up to Winter to try and see about the interior.
Yeah.
More than likely, as you said, it's probably not going to need much, but
Well, what's it come off of?
64.
64s all day.
What, how, they might just bung it through the bus wash. And then
Yeah,
maybe
they
do it,
will.
I don't know.
No, the inside won't be done. It's too late. By that point, it'll be like the second to last one back, probably. So you're talking potentially put through if they want to. If not, it will sit in there.
I don't mean gorgonzola, do I?
That's a cheese.
That's a cheese. Welcome back to the welcome back, viewers. If you're joining us now, all we can say to you is that's a cheese.
All we can say to you is
Gorgonzola.
that's not gorgonzola.
That's a cheese.
You was him. Someone in the city bus manager Discord server, right, was turning around saying Portsmouth needs a pride livery bus because Winchester and Chichester have one. I'm like, yeah, you just constantly flipping nick ours.
That
And
bastard.
stick your displays on it when you've been told, please do not shove your displays on it because it makes life awkward for us.
Well, the funny thing is, for Portsmouth Pride the other day, they used Chichester's bus.
Yeah, they did.
Because they were going to use Portsmouth's one, Winchester's one, but then they never did.
We were like, sorry, bestie, you can't.
Sorry,
we
you
need
can't
that.
have that. Not after you said you were going to take it to an event and not actually use it. So
Sorry,
you decided,
bestie.
oh, you know what? We'll just shove it on our Route 23.
Sorry, love. What do you need?
Speaking of our lord and neighbour, Lucy.
Lucy in the background.
Hello,
I'll
Lucy
be
in the
back.
background. Welcome back to Lucy in the background, everybody. Hello and welcome to the Lord and Saviour Lucy.
Hello and welcome to Mrs. Neighbour.
Welcome to Mrs. Neighbour, everybody.
And Mrs. Neighbour's first appearance.
Yeah, this is Mrs. Neighbour's first appearance on the channel. Hello, Mrs. Neighbour. So, I'm just gonna get a message and
Mrs.
go,
Neighbour,
what?
will you stand up, please? Kaboom! Mrs.
Mrs.
Neighbour
Neighbour.
has not understood the first lesson of not being seen.
Damn it, Lord. I don't think any of my audience will understand that.
Oh, come on, it's a perfectly good Monty Python sketch.
I don't. Yeah. Again, you're trying to judge the age range of my audience, which to be honest, most of them I think are under the age.
Mr. Nesbit, will you stand up, please?
Mr. Nesbit has learned the understanding of being seen.
Mr. Nesbit has learned the first rule of not being seen. However, he has made his cover very obvious, as he is probably behind that singular bush. Kaboom!
I like Bush.
Yeah, and I can't remember the name of the person when they have 3 bushes. All we know is they're behind one of these 3 bushes. Now let's see which one they're behind. Kaboom! Kaboom!
Mrs. Neighbour, please stand
Kabah!
up. Something
No,
tells me there's a tunnel there.
No, I believe Mr. Nesbit was the whole "Can you stand up, please?" Mr. Nesbit was the one who hadn't understood the first rule of not being seen.
Being sniffed out by a sniffer dog. I just attacked my microphone with my hand because lol.
Once about not being seen. Here we are. How not to be seen.
All you gotta do is squish that cat.
No. Season 2, episode 11.
Question: can I add in another?
Can be seen. Oh, not to be seen.
I can add an 10th platform. Haha.
Can not be seen. Stand up. Stand up, please.
Mrs. Neighbour has learned the idea of not being seen.
Bang! He's been shot. He makes the idea of not being seen. Ah yes, BJ Smegma. Stand up, please. A bit, please stand up, please.
Mr. Sims called.
Gorgonzola.
Mr. Neighbour, I don't know if you heard any of mine Lord's conversation. We were conversating at the fact that this is probably the first time Mrs. Neighbour has been featured in a live stream.
Oh yeah.
Now, kaboom. Kaboom.
Hello and welcome to the live stream.
Kaboom.
One of my
I
live
don't know,
stream.
there's nothing really coming out.
I'm just bored. We're bored and we're doing a live stream because why in the heck not? Mr. Simscourt is now trying to choke himself. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Mr. Simscourt! Right, the line to the south will take one line down and around, like, into Quimper, into Alderaan. And then another line, probably Brest to Concarneau. Then the third line will then go round Rosporden, Quimperley, and end up in Quimperley.
Yeah, they were.
We'll probably have like a train. We'll probably have like a branch.
The neighbourhood told us where they were.
Welcome to. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. So platform. These platforms here are going to be the ones that we're going to use for the airport. So, yes, that kind of a barrier.
Yeah.
We're now exiting the yard. Well, we're now exiting the train hub.
And the Midlands. And China. Yeah, so if you want to know the whole reference thing, well, Mr. Nesbitt.
Mr.
Because I think
Nesbitt.
you will, because I think you will find it funny. I will put it in. I will put it in a place where I'll put it in here, so you can watch it.
Mr. Nesbitt has learnt the ideology of death.
Mr. Nesbitt has learned the first rule of not being seen. However, he has chosen a piece of obvious cover.
An octopus. He has also
No, the
chosen
funny
an
one-
octopus.
No, the funny one is the last one, which were the two people who lived in Hull, and someone said, had actually gone on holiday. Now, they never left a forwarding address. However, we know where they are because their neighbour told us. They're both dead. And this is the neighbour that told us,
Kaboom! He is also dead.
and this is where the neighbour lived,
Kaboom! Everybody's dead.
I did have
and this is Lord Langdon who once taught to us.
Welcome back to confusing. Welcome back to
This
confusing
guy.
topics with Mrs. Neighbour. How are we,
Neither
Mrs.
did this guy.
Mrs. Neighbour?
Manchester.
Please rate Mr.
West
Mr. Neighbour's cooking.
And China.
No, I haven't cooked.
So that would be a 0 out of 10. He has not
Let's
cooked.
just say
Should cook more.
the situation is not safe for work at the moment.
Brilliant. So we're not safe for work
Excuse me.
and on live stream. You heard it here, folks.
Is she? Or should I be concerned about Mr. Sims called?
You should be.
No, it's
concerned
not
about
me.
me.
You should come out the shower.
Oh,
I don't think the stream
sorry.
needed
No,
to
it
know
is-
that. Excuse me, sir.
So all you dirty bastards on the live stream.
Stop wanking. You dirty bastards are wanking on the live stream. Oi, get out of my sandwich.
Hey, get out of my sandwich.
Fuck you.
You know, we'll put
Huh?
them on and play the actual one.
Sandwich?
Research.
Sandwich.
Stop being disgusting.
Ah.
You do realise everything can be heard through it.
Ah.
And we're
Huh?
live.
And we're live in front of
And we're
40,000 people.
live.
Ah, that made you go red, didn't it?
We're live in front of 40,000 people, everybody.
What did you want to say to yourself?
Which is only actually about 4.
I can't tell because my my YouTube hasn't actually updated its view account. So Lord, you're gonna have to tell me the active view account.
What are you using cotton buds for? You do realise you're not allowed to put cotton buds in your ear because it specifically warns you on the cotton bud packet not
Do
to be
not
put in your
put
ear.
in your ear.
Well, no, mine doesn't really well update either because mine only says 1, but then that means it's only me.
I think it's 1 and yourself, so technically 2.
We'll just say 4 for convenience.
You got a connection there now.
We're now going to report to our dog correspondent. Hello, Doggo. How can we help you today? Borg, motherfucker.
Wait, little dog. No, little dog's asleep.
Little dog, we need the little dog on the stream.
Hmm?
Yeah, bed on time tonight, Mr. Neighbour. You're meant to be driving a
Yeah.
20-ton bus.
Yeah, no frotting on the bus tomorrow morning.
Well, you want to know something? Our bus is still currently in Alton. Yeah, but
We don't need it.
We don't need it. Yes, we do. Tomorrow.
We don't
Huh?
need it.
He doesn't work, does he?
No,
He doesn't
I'm
work
at home.
Friday and Saturday.
Mr. Neighbour over there
Why?
doesn't work.
Problem.
Because he doesn't get paid enough.
That is true.
That is very true.
Huh?
Mr. Neighbour doesn't
Oh,
get
lovely.
paid.
Thanks, love.
Cheers, love. Have a good one.
Banging your shit in the bin.
Bloody brilliant.
medical purpose.
What?
Kill the virgin.
Well, that means you're killing Lord then.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Kill the virgin. Sorry, Lord. It was a lovely time whilst it lasted. I think Lucy agrees. Oh God, she's dead.
She's choking.
Quick, Sims called.
Choking on a penis.
Quick,
Quick, Heimlich maneuver.
Huh?
Heimlich maneuver.
Poking in my mouth, it's making me cough.
Sorry?
What the heck?
What did you say?
Going in my mouth, it's making me cough.
What
I
the
am
heck?
nowhere near you, love.
Mr. Sims God, we've talked to you about fraternizing with.
This stream's gonna get age restricted very, very
It's already
quickly.
age restricted. I don't know what you're on about.
Well, yeah, Mr. Shadow already said something about China in about the first 30 seconds.
I said nothing about China. You have no proof.
Pack a proper bed thing, so I just got a top.
What the heck?
What you want
I heard
about?
something about bed, then I heard something about top.
Bed and top.
Bottom,
Hmm.
and then it's actually quite warm, so I'm not
Mr. Sims God, are you sure
Yeah,
this
what?
is? You sure this is safe for work?
Well, it's kind of safe for right now.
It's kind of so far.
It's ready.
Define
It's
kind of.
it's ready for bed, so it's decent.
It's ready for bed. What is it? The Queen's mother?
I don't know. Currently picking its nose. Don't flick it at me. That's fucking disgusting.
didn't. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Fingers up there, Bam.
Well, Mr. Simcoe.
That explains why your ass was so wide.
Mr. Simcoe, sir.
Yeah.
If she does it tomorrow on the bus, you do have the right to pick her off.
Yeah, you better be nice to me, or I'll leave you in Netley.
I mean, that's not that far from Basildon, to be honest. She can go to Basildon and Tesco's from there.
Oh great, now it's singing.
It's singing. Jesus Christ.
The tablet's downstairs.
Oh, what a shame! Your tablet's downstairs. Oh.
Oh no! Anyway,
oh, no,
last
actually, no,
week.
that means you're gonna be really annoying. Your tablet's downstairs. Shit.
Well, I don't really need my tablets, I need a bedtime. I was just
Oh no!
Yeah, just
Last week.
Watch YouTube. Oh no. Anyway.
Bedtime.
Okay. You go to sleep then, because. Or like have a little kip.
Meow.
Because obviously,
Meow.
In a minute,
yeah,
going to
Shadow,
bed to sleep.
Yes.
portable
Okay.
charger.
Portable charger? Speaker? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why have you got a
Because
speaker?
I made it. Well, because you're not going to be around with us two are there.
Oh great. Lord's got a fucking Bluetooth speaker.
No, I don't. Mr. Shadow does.
I don't
It's
think I
Shadow's
know.
got Bluetooth
I don't know.
speaker.
I don't know where it is.
Oh, for God's sake, man.
What you've done to my bloody shed, man.
Ding ding.
Oh, any news on the sister front trying to get something off of her? That we can borrow.
Hey?
Oh, the pride flag.
Yeah.
Maybe. I didn't actually collect it off my sister. But then again, I'm thinking about it, and then I'm going, how the heck are we meant to tie it to the windscreen wipers?
Or just put it on the top deck.
Yeah, but just put it on the top deck.
Yes. Sure. Guess what, guys?
Well, depends how it is. We'll figure it out tomorrow morning anyway. We can get hold of it.
Guys, guess what? I've got garlic bread.
And salmon. Uh-oh.
You know what I've got?
Bread.
Bread. This is the final call for death. Now this is how to make money on this game.
I need to work out actually exactly what time that bus is, because it's something like maybe 10 to 7 in the morning. This is where God's thinking to himself, why the hell are you getting a bus at 10 to 7 in the morning?
China.
China.
Hmm.
Because the next one after that is not until 10 to 8.
That's good for business.
That's bad for business.
Yeah, it is, because I don't know why, but in the morning the one is only every flipping hour.
You know what planes we're going to be using, Lord?
Comment.
De Havilland Comet, boys.
I love how I just chose that as a random guess.
Also, Lord, the current year is 1961.
Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, 10 to. Yeah,
And it's going to be 1962 soon.
Right now, I'm going to find it again.
Mm. Okay, go from 1962.
Hold on, I'll find it in a second. Hold on. Right. Yeah, right. Would you like 1961?
Yes.
Right, 1961, John F. Kennedy was sworn in as the 35th President of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Ham the Chimp becomes the first ape in space, climbing a distance of 157 miles above Earth.
Excellent.
George Blake, a British spy, was found guilty of working as a double agent for the Soviet Union and was imprisoned for 42 years.
Right.
Construction on the Berlin Wall began with the purpose of restricting movement within Berlin, forming a solid boundary between East and West Germany, and American involvement in the Vietnam War begins officially as helicopters and 400 US personnel land in Saigon.
Excellent. And now for the year of 1962.
1962, Prime Minister Harold Macmillan dismisses 1/3 of his cabinet. What the press dub as Night of the Long Knives. The Beatles released their first single, Love Me Do.
Was this what happened on this day
first
so many
ever-
years ago?
No,
In this year?
No, this is what happened in this year. In that year. Dr. No was the first ever James Bond film to premiere in the UK cinemas, and the South African government arrested Nelson Mandela.
Excellent. It's a case of Sim, to make things easier. Every time the game goes up in a year, on stream, we're just going to start spewing random facts during the stream about the year.
Of what happened in that year.
So as it's just become 1962, those are all the facts to do with 1962.
And one.
And one.
No, 1963.
How long does it take though to go up in a year?
Depends on how fast I have the game set to at the moment. Currently, I've set it to 1/4 speed. If I had it set to like just game speed 1. So there's a hill there. Okay, we may have to get rid of that hill. The approach might be a little bit Hong Kong style. And that's in a bad way. Okay, brush size. We're just starting to dig into this hill, don't you worry, boys.
1963 has a decent few things. Including something that is kind of transport related.
Excellent. Well, according to this game, the year 1962 is when the... Where is it? Where is it? I saw it a second ago. Ah yes, the Boeing 737-200 Cargo and the Lockheed L-100 Hercules were both invented.
say? 737 or
737 200.
737 200.
There we go. We have
That's
6.
probably when they that's probably when they first started building it, but the first ones didn't arrive till about 1965
Lol.
from United Airlines.
This game is off then.
Yeah, because the initial model of the 737-100, the smallest variant of the 737 aircraft family, was launched in February 1965.
Excusez-moi.
God, Lucy, that's fucking disgusting.
And on stream. Jesus
And there's
Christ.
and there's the 100,000 people who heard it.
And we're very sorry, guys, but this stream has just become age limited because of a one singular burp.
Goodbye, industrious little fellows.
Goodbye, industrial little fellows. Whose idea was this again? Meanwhile, with Lucy, I think she may be going insane, sir. That's good for business. We need to build a zebra. All I'm hearing is constant ding dong. Ding 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 ding. Please stand up, please. Get shot. Please stand up, please. Get fucking shot. Bang. Not to stand up. Kaboom! Death to Bush. Death to the bush. He's in the water barrel. Oh. Oh no. However.
A neighbour. This is the neighbour that told us where they were. And this is where he lives. And the West Midlands.
What the heck? Excuse me there, sir. Are you okay?
Well, they blew up Spain and then they blew up China.
That's good for business.
Do we take the tablet off charge?
Oh yeah, that's been on charge all day.
Naughty.
Well, put it this way: do you know why they blew up the neighbour?
Because the neighbour.
No, because no one likes a tattletale.
Exactly.
Sorry.
That
Think
neighbour
Oh,
motherfucker. Mr. Neighbour has learned the best value of not being seen. It's called not being a tattletale. Hello to you industrial little fellows, and welcome to today's exciting, extravagant episode of What the Fuck Did I Just Witness? 41 PayPal waiting for the train into error. Bing, bing. An error has occurred in the local train station. If you do wish to speak to a lawyer, do so now. The neighbour has learned the valuable lesson of being seen. This neighbour right here is also made of cheese. But not just any cheese. He's made with Sainsbury's own cheese. Hello, Corgi Airlines, how can we help you? Hello, it's Corgi Airlines, how can we help you today? You kill 'em, we grill 'em. The bus could not find a direct route for it to do anything. Oh yeah, I got 4 SIGs. Hello, 4 SIGs. Oh god, not the Japanese shanking train. You see, Mr. Sims' cord has only one desire, and that's how to become a penis. Mr. Simscord, please stop touching your penis.
Oh shit.
It's very distracting for the ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me, Squire. You're in 1964 and you never told me you were in 1964.
I didn't even know I was in 1964.
Well, would you like to know what happened in 63?
Yeah, what happened in 1963?
In 1963, the big freeze of 1963 begins with temperatures reaching as low as -16 in places. The snow and ice finally starts to thaw in early March. The Beatles released their first album, Please Please Me. 70,000 marchers arrive in London from Oldham Maston to demonstrate against nuclear weapons. The Great Train Robbery of 1963 takes place in Buckinghamshire. £2.6 million is stolen, but 13 men are later convicted and jailed for the crime. Alec Douglas Home succeeds Harold Macmillan as Prime Minister. US President John F. Kennedy is shot dead in Dallas.
Ah, yes, good.
I want to hold your hand, and I Saw Us Standing There are released in America, marking the beginning of full-scale Beatlemania.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Would you like to know what happened in 1964?
What happened in 1964?
Seeing as we are now in 1964, the Beatles arrive at New York City's JFK International Airport, receiving a reception from a mass of screaming fans. This is the first occurrence of Beatlemania in the United States. BBC Two begins broadcasting in the UK. Nelson Mandela and 7 others are sentenced to life imprisonment in South Africa and sent to the Robben Island prison. In the summer of '64, the Summer Olympics are held in Tokyo, and the House of Commons votes to abolish the death penalty for murder in Britain.
Okay. And that's what happened in 1964. I'm starting to feel like having a traffic light there is not a good idea. So we're going to say no to the traffic light there. Why did I do that? Oh, I did. I did that for a reason. Okay. Oh, God, kill me. I wanna die.
And speaking of Olympics, the one this year begins in a few weeks
Indeed, it does.
in Paris.
In Le Paris. Of course, Mr. Simscord is not caring.
And this is what we call being a neighbour. Oh, 1965 is a bad year, especially for motorists.
Oh dear.
But we will get there when we get there.
We'll get there when we get there. I also realise I have many pings. Oh yeah. Oh, I have many pings. It's actually kind of funny. Don't you know I'm streaming? One of them's from the in channel for just us 3. Yeah, that's the Monty Python sketch.
Which you need to watch, because it's one to watch.
Jesus Christ. What is it with people and messaging me? Why do I have to be popular? You see, so...
Sir, the game is trying to teach you about station overload.
A station is overloaded. Which station is overloaded? Probably the one that's in the middle of nowhere. That we can't do anything about. I don't know, not town. Actually, yes, it's that button. Station is overloaded. Yes, look at that. And there's nothing we can do about it apart from get more planes there. How many people are on board you? Literally no one. It's almost like people just don't care about going to leaving the island of Osar. Like, but people are leaving Le Palais. Le Palais. To Quiberon. Little steam ferry. She's going to crash headfirst into the dock. Because lol.
Would you like to know interesting stuff about those ones? I
Hmm.
don't think they're unusual at that point.
I think I know why people don't want to take that. Let us see. Yes.
Can you set an alarm for?
7 o'clock.
Game?
About to be 6:20.
Yeah.
What time are you setting the alarm for, you fat fuck?
Well, we got to be there at 8:30, so
Half what?
8:30.
That neighbour has no idea.
Well, Mr. Shadow, sir,
Yes.
would you like to know about the IMF campaign?
Yeah, about 8.
The what?
Your campaign.
Quarter two, because obviously we still,
Yeah.
we've got to be there
Would you
for
like to know
half
about
past.
it?
We've still got to get dressed. And
Yeah.
Because it definitely wouldn't. Because it definitely
Yeah,
wouldn't
it
exist.
doesn't take long to get down there.
Right. Laid down 22nd of September
Yeah.
1891. Launched 8th of September 1892. Maiden voyage 22nd of April 1893. Fate. Sunk in a collision with HMS Glorious 5th of November 1918.
Yes. She collided with
It's
something.
sunk. Yes, it's sunk because it collided with well, how do I put this?
An aircraft carrier.
Yeah. Actually, to be fair, it wasn't an aircraft carrier at the time, actually. It was a battle cruiser.
But her fate
It was,
would become
it
an
was
aircraft.
pre-converted aircraft. Yeah, she would become an aircraft carrier starting 1924 to 1930.
And then she went furthered on to get sunk herself. Norway, no? Or was that implacable?
She was sunk by Sean Holston and I on 8th of June 1940.
I thought it was. Because her two destroyer escorts thought it was a good idea to try and sacrifice themselves. And Sean Horst and Gneisenau went. Secondary batteries go brrr. Probably. I meme on it and it's probably not true. Probably sunk by main battery guns. Well, Lord, I could have started this game in a different year. I could have started this game in the midst of the Second World War.
Well, you could have, but yeah, campaign was, Cumar.
Indeed it was. Right, let's speed that line up, because you could probably go to 125 with that, with how fast of a straight line that is. So, you know, possibilities.
Yep, and the other one has such a ship. Launched 2nd of February 1893, maiden voyage 5th September 1893, scrapped after being damaged by fire at Liverpool on 14th of August 1909. So she burnt and was scrapped, the other one.
She got set on fire.
Yeah, but Luciania was one of the first kind of that kind of timeline, so the 1880s and 1890s, to hold the Blue Ribbon Crossing for the fastest passenger liner flight. That's not just in general, that's in a journey between Southampton and New York.
Hey, that's pretty
She
good.
was awarded it on its second journey.
Hey, that's good for business. Meanwhile, Sim's called making a noise.
Yes, but bear in mind this. Luciania and Campania had a top speed of 22 knots.
Yes.
bear in mind they're built 1819. By 1912, obviously you had like the states of Titanic and that. Which would you like to know the difference in speed in knots by that point?
Hmm.
2.
Hmm.
2. Titanic can do 24.
Mr. Lord?
So you're talking in like about 20 years, they only managed to gain another 2 knots.
Yes. Mr. Lord?
It's now 1965.
It is now 1965.
In 1965, Lyndon B. Johnson is sworn in for his full term as US President. The state funeral of Sir Winston Churchill takes place with the largest assembly of statesmen in the world until the 2005 funeral of Pope John Paul II. The Beatles perform the first stadium concert in history of rock, playing at Shea Stadium in New York. The post office tower opens in London, and the thing that all motorists condemn, a 70 mile per hour speed limit is imposed on British roads.
What?
More specifically, the first road that ever went on the M1.
There we go.
1966 is it.
Oh dear. Right, let's get some more train lines in, because we can now get in the line between Quimper, Audran, and the Brest. So this is the train to Brest.
Put it this way, you may be surprised to hear about it, but in 1966, America and USSR did actually agree on something.
That they both suck dick.
No, but we'll get to that when we get to it.
Wait a minute. We'll probably get to that in the next episode.
Well, because it does happen to be 10 to 11.
It does happen to be 20 to 11, and unless I think I'm
10 to 11.
10 to 11, shut up.
9
We'll
to
be
11.
right back after this short break.
See, that's the one for that one.
God damn it, you oversized pear.
Well, I'm still surprised Sims Squad hasn't played the famous Stagecoach Turn. Even though you have no Stagecoach Bus yet.
Sit back. Shut up.
Fly US. Sit back, relax, and shut up.
Shut up.
Are you sure you wanted to do that? Yes. Yes, I am.
Right, where's the Fly US advert?
Are you just like finding things now?
Fly US. Sit back, shut up, and relax.
Indeed. In fuck's sake. We treat you like shit. Fuck's sake, Lord.
Oh,
Right. 6 units for that. And what? Three units for the Konkanu. Lies! Lies and Blitzkrieg. sit back, relax, and fuck off. Welcome back to Sit Back, Shut Up, and Relax.
Sponsored by Fly US.
Sponsored by my anus. That's good for business.
Do you have any gorgonzola here?
I don't mean gorgonzola. Gorgonzola might be a cheese.
That's just smashed together.
Where's that?
And then just it's on Facebook. He's like backing out of it.
We're gonna smash.
The bus is still going. He's just making his way apart from the other bus.
Sit back, shut up, and fuck off. I'm trying to let everything out of the fucking depot. That is double switch, so technically I can just go yeet. We may have caused a considerate traffic jam, but it's okay, because we're with Fly US.
Bus driver swerved to avoid hitting a child.
Oh yeah, Mr. Simscore. Did you enjoy your trip out on EUJ yesterday?
No, it's really bad. The 67's got so bad now.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a double-decker route, not with all the overgrown trees. But no one will listen until something bad happens, like just me taking the mirror off. Nah, that doesn't mean anything. Until someone like takes the roof off with a bloody tree, then they'll go, oh yeah, no, well do something.
Yeah, I mean, I did see you go out. You probably didn't see me, but I saw you pass the Brooks as I went out on lunch about 1:30ish.
Oh no, I wasn't really paying attention.
Nah, it's fine. I was like, hang on a minute. There's a sim there. And at that point, I was like, "Hey, Lord."
Oh,
Sim's called.
I mean, guess what I did? This will be interesting because you two don't know about it.
Oh God.
You know Marvin's coaches?
Yes.
You know on the bridge where it's you're not meant to meet anything? Yeah, I met Melvin's coaches.
Oh, yikes.
And I was about an inch off the side of the bridge.
Ooh, dear.
I had to open the cab door to look out the mirror because I couldn't see through the cab door because it was foggy.
No, I do know about that. You told me.
Mm.
Oh yeah, and then I met Steve coming out the other side of Cheriton,
My next question
and he
is
was
to
like,
you.
"Phew, we nearly met." And I said, nah, it's all right. I've already met Melvin's coach halfway down." He was like, "Oh no."
Mm. I don't suppose you two saw me on GNK as you passed it after your last 64 there, Sim.
Negative.
No.
I saw both of you. I was like, hang on a minute. They've just finished the 64. Damn. I could have walked back. I could have walked to the depot with Lord if I had known.
I wouldn't even go that way anyway.
Yeah, it's a Friday. Lord doesn't work.
Exactly. It's like, Man, faking bastard. Imagine not working on a Saturday and a Sunday. And a Monday. And a Friday. It's funny because both me and Lord have 2 days off a week, whereas Sim's got, I don't know, probably anywhere between 3 and 1.
Depends on his rota.
Between 3 and 1. That there, sir, is just 2. So the funny thing is with this this route, this like circular route, is people are actually using it, which is what surprised me completely. It does appear that this route is being used. The bus route is also being used, so people are using the bus and using the circular transportation system. Which is just a waste of time. Welcome to Brest. Breast. Have I talked to you about my breast?
I don't want to know that.
Mr. Simscord, would you like to know about my breast?
What the fuck?
It's because I'm in a certain town in France that's under the same name. Brest.
Wait, France thought it was a good idea to name a cruiser after it.
The breast.
The boob cruise.
It's the boob cruiser.
Well, the amount of flipping kitty puns that people made about it.
The melon.
Yes, unofficially Le Melon.
I am officially Le Melon Cruiser. I am the Melon Cruiser. Fear me and my juicy melon. Fear my juicy melon. Oh no. I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
Enter fire procedure.
Melon. Melon.
8 out of 10 would need bigger melon.
Big melon. Big melon. Good. Very good. Big. Big delicious melon. Welcome back to Mr. Simscord is actually questioning us.
Well, he does that anyway.
Melon. Mr. Simscord, have you ever just thought to yourself, melon?
Melon.
Yeah.
You know, guys, what Mr. Shadow is asking, have you thought, titty? Randomly.
Titties. This would be the perfect opportunity for titties.
Okay, fund.
The fuck?
David Clay. Is that only tree paper?
Oh god, here comes the neediness.
Hello and welcome to today's exciting, extravagant episode of What the Fuck Did I Just Witness with My Own Two Looking Balls?
Well, hello and welcome to 1966.
Hello, this is Jehovah's Witness.
Yes, well, welcome to 1966. Well, the Rubber Salt album by the Beatles goes to #1 stays at the top for 6 weeks. Georges Pompidou is reappointed as the French Prime Minister and forms a new government. Harold Wilson, leader of the Labour Party, wins the British general election. The USSR's Luna 10 becomes the first spacecraft to orbit the moon. The White House Conference on Civil Rights is attended by 2,400 people. England beat West Germany 4-2 to win the FIFA World Cup. Queen Elizabeth II officially opens the Severn Bridge. In Aberfan, South Wales, 116 children and 28 adults killed as a coal waste heap slide engulfs a school. And the final thing of 1966, both America and USSR sign a treaty to prohibit nuclear weapons in outer space.
Nuclear explosions in space.
Which wouldn't work anyway because there's no oxygen.
Yeah. Because science, bitch. Hello and welcome to today's exciting episode of Random Facts whilst watching Transport Fever. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Today we keep it real, we keep it live, we keep it funky with facts. Now you can tell your school. Now you can tell your teacher that you did your history homework.
In 1966, 116 children were killed because of coal.
Because coal. Funny thing is, yes, memes and realism. Coal does heat.
To be fair, I think there's actually like a TV series based on that whole aspect.
I think there was a. I think it was a documentary.
Some kind of documentary like that was quite a nasty accident, actually.
Indeed. We do not joke about this because it's funny. We joke about it because it's just a fact that we have going on right this second. We here do not endorse child endangerment on this channel. But it is kind of funny.
It's just funny in the fact that you wouldn't have thought something like a cold weight thing could do that much damage.
Welcome to China. May we take your order, please?
Yeah, sorry, I do think. Yeah, China don't actually. I don't think China actually appears in the 1960s.
I just had someone send me a DM with a screenshot from OMSI, right? And they're driving the Eclipse 2, aka the Velling, aka Eclipse 2, and their ticketer is reading the fact that they have 250 people on board on a Velling.
They have what?
250 people on board.
How?
Excuse me, sir, but do you maybe think that your ticket machine might actually just be drunk?
Well, actually, no. To be fair to the guy, actually, is you don't actually push the center button for when people are live, that number will just keep going up.
Exactly. So he probably has just done that and
No one else ever pushes that button.
I mean, fair.
Obviously, as a real driver, you actually do that because you've got to keep track of the number of people on your bus. Otherwise, you then got to put the, bus full sign on the front display.
Like
Sorry?
Mr. Simscott has to.
Alright.
Or like the parking driver had the other day had to.
Indeed.
Even though VCA was right up our backside on the park and ride. Which had a very funky mirror.
Do the funky mirror.
Well, it kind of just swung sideways, and the guy drove past our park and ride with the mirror sideways. And I was like, do you think he knows about that? Because I'm thinking to myself, he's going to smack it off on the wall that room.
Excuse me there, sir. Do
You
you
know
know
the tunnel-
your mirror has gone sideways?
You know the tunnel one chairs.
Hmm.
I thought he was going to absolutely smack it off on there. But no, he did actually know. So he pulled over at Barfield and saw it in the mirror.
Excuse me, Mr. Simscord. Have you noticed the fact your mirror has flown off down the road sideways?
So what happened then was we went past him. Obviously, he dropped me off at the traffic lights. When he goes past the traffic light, past where the depot is, the mirror's sideways again.
Fuck's sake. I think there might be something wrong with that. Right, a train, Brest to Ludenau, which is probably going to only need one train, so we'll do, and that one can be train, Brest to whatever that name is, because I'm not pronouncing that. Plowdalmes? Muzu? Mesocyclone? Paldu Mesocyclone? Yes, I do love the fact that this station has 11 platforms at the moment. 6 of which are in use. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to go. Left to be used. Now, 2 of those have to be fast services between Brest and eventually Brest and Rennes, and then Brest and Chalons. Though I'm probably going to do it as Brest and Nates.
Ah, I see the neighbour found a post of, hey, it's your Uber driver. I am inside, he's outside. Unfortunately, no.
Mr. Neighbour has found a lot of things. Mr. Neighbour has found a lot of things, one of which is not his sanity. He lost that when he met Lucy. Can you confirm?
No comment.
Excellent. We'll say that's a yes. Bear to the funky lady. Right, you, Squire, you're going from that one, and then you, I need probably 2 110s. And 3 coaches. Yeah, we'll do probably 3 of those will do. We've got a lot of electric at the moment, so we need some diesels to spice things up. Some slice of life.
that's about joining the stagecoach. Driver, they won't let me. Back off.
They won't let me. This is bullshit. This is racism.
Well, actually they would, had I have a year.
This is racism.
Yeah. White.
It's because I'm white, isn't it? Isn't that right, SimSquad? It's because I'm white.
Yes.
Fuck you. How can you tell you're white? I don't know. How do you tell if you're white or not? Good question. We definitely need a bus stop at Tesco's. Tescock. We need your bus stop at Tescock, please. Excuse me, Mr. SimSquad. We need your Tescock. Tescock. Now you're just being... Excuse me, game. Could you stop being sensitive? That would be nice. God. Plow. Dal. Mezal. It's still 1966, so that's a good thing.
Hmm.
Mr. SimSquad is probably being called to bed.
You said that about
Alright, I get him ready.
Yep, Mr. SimSquad is being called to bed.
Oh, sleep time.
Mrs. Neighbor is like, you will sleep, otherwise I will haunt your ass with my Spudnik.
Holy shit. Right. I will see you people tomorrow.
You will see us in exactly 7 hours
Yeah, and I will meet you,
at the depot.
Mm-hmm.
Bright-eyed,
I'll go
bushy-tailed, and heavy coffee drinking.
Yeah, I'll go and grab it, and then I'll just bring it out the... You know where the... Lord knows where the exit to the depot is. I'll just meet you there.
I know where I
Well, more than likely, but we'll probably may already be at that.
Yeah, if the vehicle hasn't been cleaned, we're likely probably going to be trying to clean it.
Mr. Shadow's helping me.
Mr. Shadow has been
well, you'll
labelled...
need a high vis.
Mr. Shadow will be given a high vis by Lord, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be on fire.
Actually, though, on the other hand, I don't think you'll be allowed because you're not... Basically, I've said to Aaron that no one's in the depot, so... It's kind of like... In terms of the risk assessment, I need to stick to that, otherwise I'll get in shit if you guys are in the depot when you're not meant to be.
Well, Lord can technically, yes.
Yeah, but it's just because it's Sunday, so obviously it's like engineers just do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
So it's like if they're dangerous though, they'll just hoon it around the depot.
We'll just stand
That's
there,
why
actually.
Aaron was like, the risk assessment mainly is people walking through the depot. That's going to be the really high thing because it's not the fact of anyone on the bus because there's no low bridges en route. It's just the depot.
It's just the fucking depot because the
I mean,
engineers are
see where it's parked because if it's parked out the...
If it's parked near the end of the... If it's parked near up near, the entrance bit, then that's fine. The engineers don't ever go around that bit.
It's like if it's near like the exit.
Well, if it's parked near the exit, it means it's been washed. If not, and it's in the bus wash, then
Shit.
it's kind of
No,
dangerous.
Not really. The engineers never go in the bus wash.
Yeah, but I can't have non-stagecoach people walking through the depot because I've said to Aaron, no one will set foot in the depot.
Yeah.
So that he's cleared it off the risk assessment. So it's like, you can't go in the depot, and then Aaron sees, and he's like, well, I've just cleared it off the risk assessment for James, and he said that no one will be in the depot.
Hi, neighbour.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, otherwise I'll get in
Either way,
shit for it.
I'll give it a brief look over anyway.
Yeah.
We'll play it by ear, I guess. If it is a
I
case of
mean-
if it's in like further in, then I will not go in.
Well, it's a case if you set foot in the depot, you need to have a high vis on.
Yeah.
It's company policy, otherwise you will get bollocked.
Hi, Viz. It's up my ass.
No, they're really hot on it. Well, anyway, I'll see where the bus is tomorrow. It's not in yet, is it?
Not yet.
No, it should be.
Not
it should be
quite.
Went out 201. Oh no, it's in Alton. Just about to come back to win. When it's
Oh,
come back,
great.
just,
It literally gets in at midnight.
yeah.
As VCA turns around on the Broadway and starts its journey out.
But the thing is, though, is that is BCG. Wait, hold on. BCA is on its way out. BCG won't be the last one in. Then it will be washed from the outside.
Yeah, VCA is just on its way out. VCG is on its way back in.
Okay, it's a case of BCG will be washed on the outside, not on the inside.
Unless the guy driving VCA has not turned his ticket machine off, and when it does update in a second, it'll show it down at the depot.
No, because he's due to go out on Alton. It says 23 because it says he's not due into Alton until 5 past midnight.
Oh, unless Aaron got confused and thought that I was taking the park and ride bus. Because it turned around when 10894 was broken, I said I'd take park and ride, so...
Yeah, because we didn't know how long it was going to be broken for.
Yeah, because VCG gets back into the Broadway for midnight on the dot. Ooh, Lord, it's 1967.
And that means it...
No, but yeah, it's here till VCG will be part of the fence line. Probably. Or somewhere in the middle of the day.
And it probably won't have been washed.
On the outside, yes. On the inside, no.
Not if it's a midnight one.
Yeah, because VCA will be behind it. Which will be the one locked in the bus wash.
I swear they locked two in the bus wash, though.
Yeah, a decker and a single. Because they're always in the last two back. It's always the decker first off a 64, then a single behind it that's go off something like a 3 or a 5.
Speaking of deckers.
But yeah, it's Bristol VR's 1967.
Speaking of deckers, we've got Stagecoach.
Stripes.
We have the Stripey Boy.
Yes, anyway, 1967. It was released Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club
Right,
Band.
I'll see you later.
Later.
Nicknamed the soundtrack of the Summer of Love. BZ2 transmits tennis coverage from Wimbledon in colour for the first time. The UK television was broadcast in colour. And the full colour service begins on the channel from 2nd of December. BC Radio 1, 2, 3 and 4 are all launched, and the Concorde is unveiled in Toulouse, France. Which would probably be the initial concept look for it, so I'm assuming like prototype 001.
Which we don't have. We do, however, have access to a Twin Otter seaplane.
No, because Concorde's first official flight wasn't until 1969, and its first passenger flight wasn't until 1975.
Yeah. I might need an extra 2 aircraft. Yeah, we only need 2 extra aircraft.
in 1968 were getting controversial. Well, America is getting controversial in 1968.
Oh no. Americans getting controversial is never a good idea.
Well, it's going to be a controversial incident. Also, we'll be having a nice notes. It does mean new planes with bigger capacity.
What about bigger capacity?
Joshy! A plane with a bigger capacity.
Hello, Joshy. Welcome to the stream. You're joining us towards the end of the stream because we are about to finish off for the night. But we will be in the other voice call if you do want to join us in conversations probably about fish.
I may not be there because
you need to sleep. I'm probably not going to sleep. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much to Lord for joining us on this live stream and giving us our facts. I will probably going to record this series a little bit more than stream it, though but I will stream it on the occasion. If you did enjoy this, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, or donate if you do suggest, or if you do want to donate. The link is in the description. You're more than welcome to. Please pass me your money.
Ooh, money.
Ooh, money. Anyway, have a good one, and
on that note, this service terminated.
And on that note, I'm trying to find it now. Hang on. And on that note, shit. On that note,
welcome aboard.
No, that's the wrong one.
No, that's the wrong one. That's at the start.
We don't have a. This service terminates here. Shit.
Actually, I do. I just don't have Nitro to use it.
Where was it?
Studio Polygon Discord.
I'm not even in that. Shit. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. We'll see you.